Hi, it's Emily. Welcome back. Alex is at work. He's stuck at work. He's been having kind of a nightmare over there. So send him some good thoughts. I wish he could be here, but I wanted to do a video when everything was still kind of fresh in my mind from our fertility consult we had earlier today. We went back to the same clinic that we worked with last year, but because it's a new year and it's been a while, we had to update all of our stuff and kind of meet about what our plan was, and I was anxious to hear what they were going to say. So I wanted to tell you about that. I'm sitting here with my smoothie, and I put in 3 spinach leaves in here. I'm really proud of myself because I'm trying to make some healthy decisions as we gear up for another IUI. I wouldn't say that our meeting was super encouraging. We are meeting with a third, this is actually a nurse practitioner, but kind of our third doctor or nurse practitioner there, and hopefully the third time's the charm. There's been a lot of change of staff as far as the doctors are concerned, and then they also seem a little disorganized, so I'm going to try not to let that get to me, but that's been a little discouraging. But we met with our new one today. She's done this for a while and knows what she's doing, and she kind of said that we'd be looking at maybe 1 or 2 IUIs, and then we should move on to IVF. I was kind of expecting that we would just do IUI after IUI after IUI for quite a while, but she was kind of like, no, I don't think that's going to be your best bet. But she understands there's a big financial jump there, and because my insurance is good with IUI, she said by all means you can do more, but just chance-wise, it seems like the IUIs have about a 10% chance of conceiving, and the IVFs, for my information that she has, would be about a 50% chance of working. So that is something that we'll have to kind of think about as we go forward. She did mention something that I had been wondering about, because when we started trying to conceive, my periods were irregular and I wasn't, ovulating very much at all. And then we kind of fixed that. I got a metformin. I think I got a little healthier. My body got used to not being on birth control. A couple things kind of fell into place, and I've been having regular periods for a while now. And I said to her, I'm kind of wondering why it's not happening now that we got everything fixed. And she said that we're kind of likely dealing with some unexplained infertility now, instead of the reason before was kind of irregular ovulation, and we kind of fixed it. And she said, we even made you, ovulate, perfectly, and it's still not working with the IUIs that we did. So she thinks we're kind of leaning more towards unexplained infertility now, which is harder because it's harder to treat. But that's kind of one of the reasons she would be wanting us to kind of move on to IVF after a couple IUIs. But the good news is that she agreed with the previous doctor that the last IUI I did, I just had 1 follicle, but they really like how everything looked that cycle, so I'm going to repeat that dose, and we're going to start here pretty soon. I'm about to get my period, and they also took my weight there, and it is up. I mean, it's actually probably good as far as conceiving goes, to have like a healthy amount of fat on you, I don't know, but it was a little bit more than I'm used to. And it is the day before my period, so I mean, I guess it's like the worst time to get my weight. But anyways, I'm about to get my period, but she said I can go in. She wants to do some testing of my hormones again. And then I can do that the same day as I do a baseline ultrasound, because we'll get all the results that same day. So if something's off, we just won't do the cycle. But hopefully all my hormones are good. And I'm hoping they look better than they did when I tested them way back, when all this stuff was kind of starting. So I'm kind of anxious to see those results. I'm going in on Friday. I still haven't talked to my boss about any of this because I work in the EBD classroom and there's just stuff happening at all times. So there hasn't really been a good moment, but I have to kind of figure out how to word it. That's one thing I was telling Alex about is when I'm talking about this with people from work, I had to talk to the principal at my other school, and I need to talk to my teacher at this school. I don't really ever know how many details to give or what to leave out. It's kind of an awkward conversation to have, but I do need to have it because I'll be, maybe late a couple days and all that stuff. I think that's kind of it for now. We did pick up some IVF info to look at, just the prices and stuff. I mean, people do it, so there's got to be a way to make it work. I did ask my doctor, or the nurse practitioner today, I said, now, do IUIs work? Because it seems like everyone just moves on to IVF. And she said, no, I mean, they work. So hopefully I'd be one of those cases. But that 10%, that's pretty low. I asked her if she thought acupuncture would be helpful, and she said, I can't really say no, but there only has been one study that it's been helpful, and that was in an IVF case. But, maybe that relaxing does something. So I'm still thinking about doing those in conjunction. But I will let you know how this cycle plays out. Send a little prayer for us, and I hope all you guys are doing well, and we will talk soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.